Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and it's Aquarius season. Okay, so in this video we're going to be talking about Aquarius season, the things to look out for, certain themes and patterns, and this is something I'm going to do for every new sun season. So when we get into Pisces season, I'll be doing that, but I want to cover the season for every sun sign. Alright, so it is February 9th, so now we're in Aquarius season, and Aquarius season starts January 20th all the way up to February 18th. All right, so we're definitely going to get into all the things to know about with Aquarius season. And before we get into that, definitely, if you're interested in booking a reading with me, you certainly can. I do astral birth natal chart readings as well as tarot. All you have to do is email me at samastroreadings@gmail.com. That's samastroreadings@gmail.com, and I'll certainly get back with you. Alright, so getting back into Aquarius season. Okay, so we said Aquarius season starts January 20th, okay, to February 18th. Alright, and this happens in the peak of winter season. So this is a very interesting thing, because every season, okay, every sign based off the season that it is gonna say something about that energy. And being that Aquarius is in the peak, right smack in the middle of winter season, this is very interesting to me because Aquarius is very innovative. And to me, the way I look at it is winter is a very harsh season, especially looking at it back in the day, like how people really had to work through. You know, now we have a lot of technology and it's still rough. But let's go back, okay? Back in the day, January or December or Capricorn season was kind of like the initiation of winter season. Okay, so all the harsh snow, the cold weather, that's Capricorn season. So you're getting used to it. You're dealing with all these kind of obstacles that you didn't have to deal with because there were warmer seasons. Okay, so think about back in the days where they had to like grow crops and farm and do all those types of stuff. Once it's snowing, you can't do all of that. So the challenges starts, you know, with Capricorn season initiating it. But by the time you get into Aquarius season, you're right smack in the middle of winter season. So you're no longer in that season of Capricorn where you're adapting and getting used to the harsh winters. Now you're smacked in the middle. Okay, Aquarius is a fixed sign and it's in a fixed time of the season. So this is the peak of winter season. So the way I look at this is that at this point, people had to get innovative. Okay, it's like, all right, we get it, it's snowing, we can't you know, do all the things we wanted to do outside, farm, do all that type of stuff. Now we have to, instead of being shocked and adapting to it, now we have to accept it and find unique ways of living life. And that's how I look at Aquarius season. It's like everything's messed up, so now how are you going to deal with it? And that's where the Aquarius thinking outside the box come from. So a lot of people had to get very unique and innovative by the time you hit Aquarius season, because you probably thought, okay, is it going to snow forever? Is it ever, I guess I'm here in this cold weather, it's very snowing, I guess I gotta work with what I got. People during Aquarius season had to get very innovative, had to think outside the box. How are we going to survive? How are we going to continue dealing with this consistent cold, snowy, difficult weather, challenging weather? All right, so that's where the innovative starts, and that's very much Aquarius season to me. This Aquarius season is a time where a lot of your routines are going to be messed up. Just a lot of things that you're used to doing, they're gonna be messed up. Okay, and the whole point of it is so that you can think outside the box, think of a new idea, innovate. Okay, so Aquarius season isn't the best season for basic routines. Okay, get used to the idea of your routines being interrupted. This is the season for that. Lots of routines get interrupted, lots of things that you're used to get interrupted. Okay, but it is, what are you going to invent? This is happening, this chaos is happening to make you invent something new. So that's the whole challenge of Aquarius season. How can I invent something new, a new way of doing something, okay, a new way of approaching something? You got to get innovative, okay? Because all your structures and foundations can easily crumble during this season, all right? And I understand this because my son's in Virgo, and I know when I get into Aquarius season, I can't be too into my ego because I have to open myself to things breaking down. If I don't, I'm going to have a really tough time, okay? So it's very important Aquarius season to have that. If you're a person, you're very routine, you like your routines, this is the time to not let go of them. And we're going to get into why complete letting go is crazy too. Not letting go of them, but understanding that things might switch up, things might mess up. How do you get back on your feet? What new ideas can you think of? What new ways can you approach your systems, your routines? So very, very important. So especially for earth signs, when you're entering this season, you're going to want to think outside the box, okay? Because your structures can easily be broken in Aquarius season, okay? Lots of structures can be broken here. So this season is a time to think outside the box, get inventive, get innovative, okay? Think of some new ideas and have that flexibility so you're not taken so off guard during the season. Because this season, again, if you're really attached to routines, it can really shatter all of it, and it can have you feeling very unstable, not stable, just kind of all over the place. So, if you like your stability, especially for you earth signs, my thing is to let go of it a little bit so that you give yourself the opportunity to change your routine, to think of something new and not get so stuck into tradition and what you're used to. Because when those things break, you got to get flexible. You got to think outside the box, and it's going to help you. Okay, it's like a blessing in disguise. It comes off like a curse. Oh my God, everything's messed up. But then you end up creating and inventing something new, and that new idea works for you. Okay, it's like technology. It's like this new invention that you created. Now you have a better way of approaching your routines, and you can take that with you throughout the seasons. Okay, so that's another important thing. Like when we talk about in the series about these seasons, where the Aquarius season, Pisces, Capricorn, understand that these seasons, you take the lessons of them and you bring it to you throughout the other seasons. You don't just let them go. It's not just for this season. So any new ideas that you create during this Aquarius season, because like I said, a lot of routines get broken here, which is a blessing in disguise, because it forces you to think outside the box and come up with new ideas. Those new ideas will help impact your life in general. That's the whole point of Aquarius season. So it's to make your life exciting, it's to make it unique, it's to make it easier, okay? It's by inventing, okay? By detaching yourself from the structures and the routines. So very cool new ideas can be invented during this season, and it can really help you throughout your life, okay? You hold on to them. It's like an advancement, okay? But in order to advance, you got to let go of the structure just a little bit. You got to give yourself space for that. So definitely be aware of that, okay? Lots of structures are broken here, but they're done purposely so that you can innovate. So in Aquarius season, this is also one of the hardest times, in my opinion, to work, okay? To keep a job. You can find yourself very bored, very tired, very drained from your job. And the reason is because Aquarius, again, is very mental. They like a lot of mental stimulation, just like any air sign. But on top of the mental stimulation, they like something unique, something different. So your 9 to 5 is nothing unique and different. It is your routine job. It's literally like what you do all the time. So being that Aquarius season is the season of interrupting your routines, there could be routine interruptions within your job, okay? So like maybe, you are driving to work and you get a flat tire or something, and then, or something in your car breaks down, so now you gotta redo your car and fix it, and that takes some days off, and boom, there goes an interruption. But it was great because now you got to fix a problem in your car that you weren't aware about, and you connected with an engineer that gave you the right technology that really advanced and fixed your car. So yeah, your routines were interrupted. Maybe you had to call off a couple of days at work or something like that. Maybe you even lost the money that you saved for something else and went to your car. But this is a blessing in disguise because your car needed this upgrade. Okay, it needed this upgrade, and if it didn't break down in this type of way, in the middle, I don't know, maybe in the middle of, you driving in the street or whatever, if it didn't break down, okay, this chaos, you wouldn't have changed your car. You maybe wouldn't troubleshoot the issue, this deeper issue that it had, if it didn't break down. So again, it's like a blessing in disguise the way the chaos happens. Yes, your routines get interrupted, your stability gets interrupted, but it's to advance you. So if that interruption didn't happen, your car could have broken down, or it would have kept having the issues and problems that you didn't have at that interruption, okay, didn't happen. So again, like blessings in disguise. But routines are hard, and it can be hard to keep a job, not only because of routines being interrupted and things like that, but also like just being plain and simple bored with your job. Aquarius is about thinking outside the box. It's mental stimulation. There's nothing mentally stimulating about doing the same thing every day. Okay, great for stability, but not the most mentally stimulating thing. It's actually what Aquarius hates. Aquarius kind of hates routines. It kind of hates like basic stuff. Like it wants to innovate. It wants to change things. It wants to go left, So again, a job can be hard to keep. You might get very bored easily. Maybe an 8-hour shift feels longer this season because you're looking for some mental stimulation. You're looking for something really different and unique, and here you are doing the same thing every single day. Now, I'm not saying to quit your job because, we just came out of Capricorn season. You have to learn stability, but maybe there's something about your job that you have to change. Maybe you need a side hustle. Okay, maybe you need to pick up a new little side hustle to kind of change things up a bit. Maybe you need to go from full-time to part-time and then do another part-time job doing something completely different. Maybe you need to go to another position in your job. Okay, maybe the position you already mastered it. You need something more challenging. So maybe this is the time, since you're so bored and you barely feel like you can finish these hours, maybe you need to pick up some new skills in your job so you can move on up to a different position. Something. Like I said, I'm not saying to completely quit your job because, like I said, it can get very unstable. What I'm saying is that because of the boredom, because of the mental stimulation, be aware of these challenges. So maybe do it in the healthiest way. Like I said, get a new different position, maybe get a new side hustle, maybe lower the hours you have in your plain job to start something new, so that you have another job that you're building and growing in. Okay, something new to add to your routines, to do something. And this could be any routine, but the 9 to 5 is very important because it's very relevant to all of us. We all work for money. So it's important to understand, maybe in this season, instead of like quitting your job and making it hard for you, do something innovative. Maybe pick on a new skill, find a new job, make your job more interesting by trying to learn new skills, change to a different position. 9 to 5 jobs, like keeping a job, can be a little challenging this season. You can feel challenged, but try to innovate again in the most productive way. Don't just completely spiral and collapse and quit everything. Leads me to my next point is Aquarius season comes after Capricorn season. And remember what I said, you take every lesson from the season and you bring it with you. It's not like because it's Capricorn season, you're doing Capricorn things and then you switch. And then you let go of Capricorn and you go to Aquarius. No, you bring everything you learn and you intertwine them with the new season. Okay? So, like I said, Aquarius is coming fresh from Capricorn season. Capricorn is all about what? Discipline, work, all of that. So you don't, again, want to just quit your jobs or completely shatter your routines or just quit things. You don't want to do that because you're going to get into the more negative side of Aquarius season, which is chaos, no stability. Okay, nothing at all. Now you quit your job. Now you have no money. Now you're trying to get a job in this economy. You know how hard it is now getting a job now. So now you just messed your whole thing up, and all you probably had to do was maybe lower your hours or maybe change a position. or do something. So what I'm basically saying is, Aquarius season, don't be completely lazy. We're just coming from Capricorn season, so it's not be lazy and don't work. You have to understand this is still the middle of winter season, a challenging season where you gotta hustle, you gotta put in the work. So it's not that you quit your job or you quit your routines. You innovate them, you transform them, you advance them, you add on to them. You don't get rid of them. That is, again, the dark side of Aquarius. That's instability. That's chaos. That's I have no stability. That's when you get to that dark side of Aquarius energy where you feel unstable, chaotic, and you have nothing. And that's not a good time to have nothing during a season like this. You want to still have that work ethic that you learned from Capricorn season, because you have to in order to survive a winter season. You need work ethic. Think about back in the days. So you can't just completely leave your routines and your work ethic. You want to, again, advance them, innovate them, make it unique, create something to make it easier for you to do the work and the routines that you're doing. Challenge your mind a bit, think outside the box. But it doesn't mean no work. Very important thing. Like, I want to tell people Aquarius season, like, I'm not telling you guys to all go quit your jobs and be broke. I'm saying innovate something, do something unique, learn a new skill. Make something about it more mentally stimulating. Make your job a little more mentally stimulating. Think outside the box. You'll be forced to, because again, it's so easy to be bored with routines in this season that you naturally will have to. So do it in that way. Be productive. Understand that Aquarius comes right after Capricorn. So it's not that you don't know how to work. It doesn't mean give up on work and routines. You still have to, but you just have to innovate those. So it's like kind of like doing a little bit of both. You know, you're still working at your job, but you're detaching a little bit and studying little things. You're integrating energies. Okay, you want to integrate. This goes for all seasons. So when we get into Pisces season, we're not going to forget everything about Aquarius and just go into Pisces. We're going to integrate the lessons we learned from Aquarius and bring them along to Pisces. It is all continuous. So the same concept goes for Capricorn going to Aquarius. We do not give up on routines and work. We innovate them. We make them more exciting. We make them more advanced. We make them better. We make them more unique. We change it for the better. That's Aquarius. Okay, so very important, because people can get into a lazy streak. People can get very chaotic. People can really quit and detach from everything, and that could put you in a worse situation than before. You know, so stay tight and remember that Capricorn energy of stability. So Aquarius season is a season where a lot of weird, shocking things can happen, you know, like I said, with instability. So definitely be aware of that. Be aware of things happening weirdly. And it's not just the breakage of routines. It could be like, you know, seeing someone randomly that you haven't seen before. This is the Aquarius is the energy of networking and friendships and stuff like that. So you can meet a lot of people. Like, I saw someone random the other day, that I was really so shocked to see. But it's like Aquarius season is so mixy. So there could be a lot of weird situations with friendships. Okay, weird friends coming back, losing friends, gaining friends, seeing friends from a long time ago. Just like really weird, mixy stuff. People you didn't think to see come back out of nowhere. So it could be really exciting. It could be a very social season. Aquarius rules society, people. So definitely be parts of groups. Communicate, network, socialize this season, because this is a great season for networking and seeing people and socializing and just society in general. So definitely things about that. But even serious themes about your friendships can occur in this season too. Maybe understanding who's your real friends and who's not. Maybe making new friends, meeting new people. So again, definitely an interesting season for your network and the people that you know. Just weird things can happen here. All right, I know it's Aquarius season, it's winter season, so you think like, you know, people are inside, but no, this season is still very socializing. And even if it's not you meeting up people socially like it is out in like Gemini season in the spring, this is still, you can use the internet. You have to understand Aquarius rules the internet. Okay, so this is a great way of interacting with people, networking people through the internet, social media, which is really big. So definitely take advantage of the networking, but also the internet, social media. If you're a content creator, Aquarius season is a great season to put out your content on the internet. Okay, going viral, getting lots of views. Okay, the theme of the internet is really big in the season. So if you're a content creator, promote, and come up with unique ideas to push your content. Okay, again, thinking outside the box. So this is a great time to put out your work on the internet. You know, a lot of us are content creators. This is a great time to put out your unique ideas. Okay, another thing with Aquarius season, this is a very unique season. Okay, so be weird, be different. Okay, don't hold back. Whatever you're putting out on the internet, as long as it's something you believe in, put it out there. Be unique, be a little awkward, be a little quirky. You know, it'll do well for you. It'll help you stand out. Okay, like I said, this is a great season for the internet. This is a great season for even like going viral or getting, you know, lots of views, or, you know, pushing, you know, your promotion through the internet, using social media, socializing, mixing, networking through the internet. All of that very big in Aquarius season. So definitely take advantage of the internet, content creators for Aquarius season. This is, I don't care if you're on YouTube, TikTok, whatever it is, use this season to push out your content, because this is a great time to promote and get big. It's Aquarius season. Lots going on the internet. Another thing with Aquarius season is there could be a lot of technology issues. Okay, Aquarius rules technology, so that becomes the theme and the energy. But just as much as it can work for you, you know, promotion wise, social media wise, a lot of the energy and the focus on the internet can cause, you know, the typical things, you know, with tech issues, lagging, you know, you're trying to download or upload something and something weird happens. You know, maybe your technology breaks. You know, be careful of breaking your technology. You know, again, it could be a blessing in disguise. Maybe it's time for you to get a new device or new phone, so your technology breaks. But just be careful, because technology is popping again with the innovative ideas, with the social networking, with the internet. It's great, but also the major focus on that energy can cause, again, viruses. It can cause glitches. It can cause, you know, tech issues, you know, all those technical issues, again, because there's a major energy on the internet. So just be mindful that the internet can be annoying. There could be bugs and lagging and weird stuff happening. Hopefully it's not too traumatic where, you know, you're typing something long and then it all deletes. Ugh. So also be careful of that. You know, technology can act weird. So I would say save a lot of things. Like if you're doing a long project, like a long thing on the internet, make sure you're saving it as you go, because again, Aquarius is very unstable. Random things can happen. If you're doing something long and continuous, Aquarius is gonna do something weird, and hopefully it's not like mess up or delete all your stuff. So just be mindful that technology is a little glitchy. You just want to save your stuff constantly and be on the lookout, because you don't want to be working on something big and then here goes Aquarius messing it up, and now you got to think outside the box and redo your whole paper or something like that, which could be a blessing in disguise, but that's a harsh lesson. You know, you could soothing it up by being a little bit more aware of the fact that you're in Aquarius season and tech can really mess up, so you gotta pay attention. So definitely pay attention with the tech issues. Oh yes, that is Aquarius season. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed that. All right, Aquarius season's very shocking, very innovative. Think outside the box. Don't be too traumatized, okay, by the routines and the work, especially earth signs, okay? You know, I know you guys are attached to your work. We just come from a hard earth sign, like Capricorn season, so we're ready to, but have a little bit of detachment to give space for things changing, because this is a season where we have to be innovative and think outside the box. So give yourself that space by being a little bit detached from your routine, so that it's not so traumatic and you don't feel like you're changing your whole life. But yes, Aquarius season, be unique this season, be different, okay? Take advantage of the internet, promote. Okay, and yeah, little shaky, weird things can happen with your friends. It could be an exciting season, but also you can see a lot of things of friends you need to get rid of, and new friends that you can make, and all that type of stuff. So it can get really mixy and kind of messy, but it is a very exciting season. Okay, it's a season of new ideas, inventing. So take advantage of that. It's also my mom's birthday, which is February 15th. So shout out to my mom, Aquarius season. Oh, and also be very society conscious during the season too. Okay, Aquarius season isn't just about your friends, but it's also about humanity in general. So, look into other movements and things for other people. Humanitarian type of pursuits is great for this season too. So hope you guys enjoy. Don't get too wacky, but definitely enjoy the uniqueness and understand that these destructions and chaos is easily could be a blessing in disguise if you give yourself that ability to open yourself to the change. All right, so definitely Aquarius season. And also remember that, yes, you don't want to be so on the other side of Aquarius where you're completely detaching yourself from everything and your whole life is unstable. Remember, we're coming from Capricorn season and still have that stability, but just that space also to innovate your stability, change it a bit, okay, not destroy it. Okay, so yes, that is Aquarius season. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and if you did, you can certainly book a reading with me. I do astronatal chart readings as well as tarot. All you have to do is email me at samastroreadings@gmail.com, samastroreadings@gmail.com, and I'll certainly get back with you, and I'll check you guys out on the next video. Thanks for watching.